Today we're practicing our G two-octave scale. For the first octave, we're beginning in first position, 0, 1, 3, and 4, 0, 1, 3, and 4, a very common finger pattern on cello. Let's try it with separate bows, beginning on the G string. 1, 2. Pull right to the ends of your bows. Full reach. Elbows lifted. And then let's start on that fourth finger and return back to open G. Feel your elbows lifted, shoulders down and back, chest up. 1, 2. 3, usher. First finger E and D. Fourth finger. So now let's hold each G at the bottom and at the top and at the bottom again, but all the other notes will slur in pairs of 2. Try with me. 1, 2. Open G. Slur. 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 Hold the G. Go back down. Slur. 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 And G. Try that again. Check that your shoulder's pushing up into the cello, your knees are holding it still. Your elbow is almost as high as your hand without pushing it up, so that you're hanging into that placement, hanging the bow from your wrist. 1, 2. Top. Slur, T, slur, slur, hold, slur. Okay, now for the top octave, the next group of 8 notes, we're going to start on that fourth finger G that was just our top note, and we're going to continue climbing up. So from this G, we're going to open A, first finger B, second finger C, and fourth finger D. So we had a 2 instead of a 3 on this string. And then we have to shift all the way to our E. Do you know where your E is? Put your first finger there, that's fourth position, then a 3 and a 4. As you're playing these notes, have a look at your wrist. Your wrist should be more or less in line with your forearm and your hand. If it's pushed up just a little to help you reach around, that's fine. It should not collapse backwards like that. We don't want this bend on the palm. That implies tension, and we don't need that tension when we're already working hard up in a high position. So slow bows, fourth finger G, open A. Shift to your note E, first finger, third finger, and 4. In the high positions, people tend to start pushing their hand with small bows. Keep your elbow elevated so you can still extend beautifully and use that full-length bow. Same pattern from the fourth finger G in first position on the D string. 1, 2. Let's try it with our slur pattern, holding the G's and slurring in pairs the other notes. 1, 2. Hold, slur, slur, shift, hold, slur, shift, and again. 1, 2. Hold. together from the low G now, so we're stringing 2 octaves in a row. Same bow pattern, 1, 2. Go ahead and try it again.